Hello everyone, welcome back, and this is Naveen from UI Brains. In this video, we are going to discuss a new website called UI Brains Dashboard. So this is a company dashboard website, so which contains the number of employees who are working, and the number of tasks which are in pending, and the number of categories of tasks. Okay, so this is a complete dashboard website and completely designed in Bootstrap. Okay, so let's have a look how this website looks like, and then we'll start the coding of this. Okay, so let's see here. So first of all, you have a navbar, so which contains multiple links. So till now we have developed only a single page application where all the things will be there in a single page. Now this is actually a multiple page websites will have multiple pages. So here it's quite large project. Okay, it's not like the previous other two. Here you have dashboard. This is a main home page of dashboard page. Here you can find add tasks. First I'll start with navbar. I have an navbar, dashboard, tasks, categories, and employees. So tasks means the number of tasks which are already pending for the employees to do. That's a number of tasks. And then categories. So how many categories are there in the task, like development, production, support, maintenance, like that. And employees. So how many employees are working on this task? Okay. And here is a login. The person who has logged in, that person name and the logout. So I'll just tell you all the links now. Dashboard here. Inside I have three buttons: add task, add category, add employee. So these are like three buttons, but this each button will have a model. So when I click on each button, see, you get a model. So where you can add a new task, you can select a title, category, and choose image and description, and you can add task and add a category. You can add a category and you can add a new employee with his email and default password. Okay, so this is button section, and below this you have current task. So as of today, how many tasks currently running on? Okay, so here we have a different, we have a card it is, and then the card body we have a table, so with different type of information here. And the right side you have another cards again. So number of tasks, 8 tasks, and number of categories and number of employees who are already working. And then we have a footer. So this is the home page. And here, when I click on a task link, it goes to the task page, separate HTML page. It goes to task page. So inside you have a task search. You can have a search for any task, and there are multiple tasks available here. Same like this, you have a categories with some animation. So you can search for even categories. And when you click on employees, you can even search for employees. And this is a table. Okay. So here best thing is, for every card on the page, when I click on view details, this is a link actually. So when I click on this link, it goes to task page automatically. And when I click on categories, it goes to the categories page. And when I click on employees, it goes to the employees page. Okay, you can either click on these links or you can just click on a main links. And one more thing is, I have logged in. When I click on a profile, so we have a drop down. So profile, when I click on a profile, so you get the profile page, and again all the cards and all. And there is one more model here, update password. When I click on update, it updates the password and all this. Okay, and then when I click on settings, you get the settings page. You can change the settings, and then save changes, goes to home page, and then click on logout. So once you click on logout, you get the login page, and you can type something to login. So when I click on login, you get the login page. Okay, so with some animations also added. Okay, so this is a complete overview of this application. So let's start developing of this application from the scratch. So first of all, before we start this, I'll create a folder. So new folder, UI Brains Dashboard. Okay, so let me open this folder and let me load this folder to the WebStorm. So let me copy this, open WebStorm, file, open, paste. Okay. So you get this one. And then here I create a folder called Bootstrap. So right click, new directory, Bootstrap folder. So and also I create another folder called images. and I create all the HTML files. So first I create one basic HTML, that is index, the home page. So index.html. Sorry, it's not a folder. So right click, new HTML, index HTML5 version. Okay, I got a HTML. Before we start actually the development of Bootstrap, what we do is, but we need the Bootstrap specific files, like we need MDB CSS files and JavaScript files. So this setup I have already done in the previous web development video. You can watch that to how to download the files and keep it. So I'll just grab the files directly and keep it, because I don't want to waste the time of grabbing the files of same story. So I've already done in the previous video. We have developed the hippie mobiles, right? Same there also Bootstrap folder. We have all the CSS, JS, and image files. So let's copy all this. I'll keep in a Bootstrap folder. So it is indexing. Okay. Now you can see here in CSS we have Bootstrap, Font Awesome, MDB, and style.css. And in the JS file we have Bootstrap, jQuery, MDB, and Popper. This file's enough. So first of all, we'll start coding of index page. In the index page, we want the responsive meta tags. So I'll do one thing. I delete this exclamation tab. You get the responsive meta tags, and here first I have to connect. Let's add a comment then. So Bootstrap CSS files. So I have to connect first the online font awesome link. So I can just go to Google. I think it is font awesome. I have a link of it. Yeah, the same. Copy, and I write link tag. I'll paste it, font awesome, and then link Bootstrap folder slash css slash first font.awesome.css. So like this, we need bootstrap.css, and we also need mdb.css, another one, or custom style.css. In this style.css, in the previous project, we have done a lot of other styles here. We don't need these styles, just keep it empty. So style.css, as of now, it's empty. Okay, and then here, let me connect the JavaScript files. So bootstrap JS files. So let's write a script. Sorry. So script tag src bootstrap folder slash js folder slash jquery first, and then popper. So this is gonna be the popper, and this is going to be the bootstrap, and this is going to be the mdb. Okay, so that's it. Fine. So we made the starter file of bootstrap now. First of all, I change the title. It's UI Brains Dashboard. Okay. So before we start actually developments, let me start a live server. So click on terminal. I'll say live minus server space minus minus ports 9000. Click on enter. So it starts a live server just for live reload. If you want, you can just open a normal browser and you have to refresh. But what this is, without refresh, you get the code over here. Fine. Uh, so setup is ready. So it's time to start the coding now. First of all, we start from very one by one. Okay. So first we'll start with the navbar, and then this part, and then buttons like that. So let's start with a navbar. So let's add a comment. Main navbar. So let's add a nav tag. Nav tag with a class called navbar. Navbar expand sm for small screen, and navbar dark, and then bg dark. Inside I write one container, and then anchor tag href index.html, and I'll give the class called navbar brand. It's a brand name. Let's say UI brains. I write inside here. UI Brains. So just check you got UI Brains. I want the color to be changed and some space. Color means you can add here text warning. You get the color and just add some icon. So I tag with the class FA minus snowflake. You get the icon. And the other side you need all the links: dashboard, tasks, categories, and employees. So below this I'll add a division. I'll give the class called collapse and navbar collapse, and let's make an ID, something called UI navbar, and this we have to connect with the toggler button, the responsive toggle button. It means when you keep it a small screen, see I need to have a toggler button. So for that you can write button with the class called navbar toggler. Inside I write a span tag with the class navbar toggler icon. Yes, I got icon, but I have to give a connection between that and this collapsible elements. So data toggle collapse, and then data target is going to be the hash UI number. So this is the connection. Copy this, paste here. So we got a connection done, and then let's expand. So here we have to write ul li a. Okay, so inside for ul I'll give the class called navbar nav, and this is the class called navbar item, sorry, nav item, and this is going to be the class called nav link. So href dashboard, so index.html dashboard. Let's check once. I got dashboard. So before this I need to have an icon, that is let's write I tag with the class fa minus something. I think it's chart bar. Okay, but I want little dark color. I'll write text muted, so you get little dark color. Okay, fine, looks good. Next, we need multiple links. But before we start with multiple links, see here we have multiple pages. Okay, so till now we develop only single page application. Now it's multiple page. It means tasks 1 HTML, categories 1 HTML, employees 1 HTML, profile 1 HTML, settings 1 HTML, login 1 HTML. So let's create all the HTML files, and then we'll continue the next part. Okay, so first of all I create all the files. Close all. So I create new HTML. First one is task. So one is task.html, and create new categories.html, create new employees.html, other one profile.html, and another one settings.html, and the last one is login page. So new HTML login.html. Okay, let's close all other. Let's keep only index. Fine. We got see multiple all HTML files here. So let's keep it, and let's start with next links. So let me copy the li, copy this, paste and paste and paste. So this is task. Okay, so let's take fa minus some list. I'll take as an icon, and link is going to be the task.html. Next I want categories.html, and this is going to be the categories, and fa minus some site map. Okay, this icon, and then next one, this is going to be the employee.html, and fa minus users icon, and this is going to be the employees. Let's check. Yes, I got all the links. And along with this, I need other two links. One is the profile, the person logged in name, and which having a drop down and logouts. So let's make these two links as well. And but these two links to be the right side corner. So I'll do one thing. I'll copy the complete URL of this. I'll paste it. Okay, so this is I want to be ML auto, so to be the right side. And here I need only two links, not multiple links. So let's delete the other two. Only two required. One is for login and one is for logout. Okay, so two links. Let's check once. Yeah, I have two links, but I have to change them. First of all, is hash by default. I just make my name as a static because we can change this dynamically by using any framework or JavaScript. As of now, it's just static template. So I just give my name and the icon. I write FA minus sign in alt. That's a login symbol. And the right side, I need sign out or just a logout. And when I click on this, I have to go to the login page and the icon FA minus sign out alt. Okay, this was sign in alt, sign out alt. So some different icons. See, I got two icons. Fine. But one last thing, when I click on uh, this person name, I need to have a drop down. So let's make an navbar with a drop down. So where is that here? So below this anchor tag, let's write a division with a class called drop down menu. Write some multiple anchor tags. First one profile. So profile.html. Give the class call drop down item, and let's take a profile. But this profile also having an icon. So let's add I tag. The class call fa minus user with circle. That's one thing. And second, one more anchor tag I need for settings page. So when I click on it, has to go to settings.html. This is settings and fa minus cogs is the icon. Fine. So I have to give a connection between this one and this anchor tag. So how to give a connection is here data toggle is drop down. Okay, and one more thing for this list item, I have to give the class another called drop down. Okay, so this is drop down, data toggle drop down and drop down menu. Okay, so we have already discussed this in the navbar section of Bootstrap tutorial. So same thing we have done. So now check when I click on this. Yes, I got a drop down. Fine. One more thing is when I click on this, when I hover, I want to give some nice this type of colors, okay, background color and text color and some box shadow. So I have to do that. So I'll do one thing when I keep, because this is going to be the drop down item. Copy that. So I go to the custom style.css. Yeah, here dot drop down item colon hover. When I hover, background color is going to be the black, or you can give a nice color combination. Let's take background linear gradient 45 degrees, and then black, and then some dark slate gray color, and the color is going to be white. Let's take important, and let's write some box shadow 00 some 5 pixels black. Okay, let's check once. I think it's refresh. Okay, but I need some space around it. That you can do here only. Here, each drop down menu, I'll write some P2, P2. Yep. So it adds some extra space around the menu. Let's check. Yes, you got some space. Fine, looks good. So this is a complete navbar. If you want to make a responsive check, you can make it bulk screen device. See, it is a completely all the links as working. Okay, fine. So this is navbar. So we just finished with the navbar, and next after this we have to start with this part, dashboard section. So let's start with this part. So this is one more section, one container, one row, and single column. You have a dashboard with some padding and background color. So first of all, before okay, let's close all this. Add a comment, dashboard section. So here I write one section with a class called p3 bg teal. But bg teal is not there. I'll copy this. It's my custom class. So I write dot bg teal. Let's write background color teal. And also for button, I'll just take dot btn minus teal. And if any text you wanted teal color, I write that also. So text teal in future. Background color, sorry, it's a color, right? So color teal, and it's important. Fine. So I got it. Let's check once. Yeah, I got a teal, but I want more dark color. So I'll do one thing. I'll just select this color and then make it a little darker. So you can just bring it little. Yep, looks good. And copy this. So this is gonna be the 2D7070, and the same thing I write hash this one. Okay, so let's check. You got little dark color. Fine. Next, I have to make the dashboard here. Here I write one container. So everything inside a container. One row. Inside I write h1 dashboard, and I write an icon I tag with the class fu minus it's a chart bar. Okay, so bg teal, and let's make text white. Check once. Yeah, I got it. But I think padding is more. Let's add p2. Okay, looks good, but still little lightest color. 1 minute. I'll make it even more dark. Yeah, this looks good. Small change. I want to change the color to little dark again. Okay, so let's check. Yeah, I got little dark color. So below this, I need to make 3 buttons. So how you make the buttons is, see here. This is BG light. So this is again a container. In that row, you have exactly 3 columns. Okay, each column we have a button. So here I write button section. Button section. Let's write a section with a class called some padding p3 bg light, and that's it. One container, one row, column d4. Okay, inside I write a button with a class called btn minus first primary, and let's add task. I write an icon. I tag the class fu minus plus circle. You get the add task button, and then you can write button with block level button. Okay, looks good. Same like this, I need other buttons with the other column. Copy the column d4, paste and paste. So you have 3 column d4 in the same row. You get 3 buttons like this. I have to change the colors. Category and employee. This is add category, and with the color called btn minus success, and add employee, and this is btn minus warning. So just check. Yes, I got a colors. Fine. But thing is, here you have a different shades of the colors. Here you don't have shades. If you want to make these type of shades here, you can do one thing. Same like this dot bg primary and also the dot btn primary. I want to change the color, so I can write my own combination of colors. So background linear gradients some 45 degrees comma some dark slate gray and primary blue, some deep sky cornflower blue. Copy this, and for bg primary and then bg success. So for bg success and button success, I write this is lime green, and this is going to be the warning, and this is also warning. I want orange, uh, this coral, and last one the danger, and this is also danger. I'll write this is okay, red. I'll go with dark red, or just make reddish, just red. Check once. Yep. So I got now the combination of colors. So next, um, after this, we have to make the current task one card, and right side we have these two. So how to make this part? So this part here um, is a complete section in container, and it's column D 9 column and this 3 column layout. The 9 column we have a card with header, and right side you have again cards. So let's start with this particular section. So go here below this. Let's add a comment. Main content section. So here I write as complete a section. So section with a class called p3 bg nothing, because background is white. So here um, let's write one container, one row, call md. I'll make 9 column layout, and another one 3 column layout. Okay, so this part is 9 column, this card is 3 column, and the 9 column layout I have a card. Let's make a card. In that we have a card header as well as the card body. Let's check. See, I got a card exactly of 9 column layout. So here I'll take but I write bg secondary. 1 second, I write not made bg secondary. Copy this, paste it. So let's make bg secondary, and this is dot btn secondary. I'll make purple color, purple or medium purple. Let's take medium purple. Not applied. Yeah, bg secondary. Let's check. Yeah, but it is looks same as the primary. Small change. I'll make it as purple. Okay, so it's a different color. Fine. Now here, um, text back to here. I read h3 current task. Okay, and text white. So I'll make it text white. So current task, and below this in the card body we need to make a table. So card body I read bg light, and inside I read a table once. So table. So table I write table with a class called table. So you have to write a bootstrap table now. So table with the hover effect and table. Let's make a text center, and let's make a text center. It's fine. Inside I write t head table row th. So how many th we want? So we need 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, so 7 th. So star 7 tab. So we need first serial number, name, and email, and then task and level and category and details. And the T head I want in a color called BG dark and the text white. Only the head section I want it in a different color. So like this black color. And in the table body we need the data. So T body table row TD star 7 tab. So first one serial number 1 and then name, let's take some Rajan, email. So Rajan at gmail.com, or let's take company name. So Infosys, or let's take uibrains.com. And the task is something automation of emails. And that's a task. And level is it's a medium level. So like a lower level, medium level, higher level, what level of task it is. I mean, how much complicated it is. Okay. So what's category? So categories comes under development concept. It's a development task, and details we need to have a button. So let's take an anchor tag, hash. You can make a link to some other page, but I'll just make a hash. I'll give the class call btn minus outline dark, and I'll take btn sm small button. Let's take details. So let's save it, check it out. Yes, I got a uh, sorry. So I have a first row. So like this we need 8 rows. So I know I'm not changing the content. I'll just make only the serial number change. Okay. So copy this row. Copy is the first one. So second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seven, eight. So I'm just changing only the numbers. First this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4, and this is 5, this is 6, this is 7, this is gonna be the 8. Okay, looks good. So we got this thing. Fine. And right side we need to have these cards. So let's start quickly of these cards doing. In the column D3, I'll write a card. So here we have it's a card header and it's a card footer. We don't have card body. We have just header and footer. So in the header we have a row, 2 columns. So this icon is comes under one column and this is comes under another column. So here card. So card header and then card footer. So card header with the BG primary and the text white, and inside I write a row, first column and the second column. So first column I have an icon. So just check. See, I got a card now. In the first column I have an icon. So let's take an icon with the class fu minus list, and let's take fu minus some 4x. We got an icon. And right side we have a number. So let's add h3 with a class called display 3, and let's take 0h, some bigger number. And below this I write some h6 task. So I got task. So I have to make in a same row. You can write the class called align items center. You get it, center. Okay, and the card footer we need to make a link again. So it has to go to the task page. So I write some h4. I write anchor tag href task.html and the class text primary, and let's take view details and an icon with a class called fu minus arrow all circle right. You got an icon. I have to keep it center, so I can say text center, and let's make it till h5. Okay, so fine. This is the card. Okay, so like this we need other 2 cards. So like these two. So let's copy the entire card of this column and paste it. You get two other cards. Let me give some margin top and different colors. So here BG, no, margin top. I'll just do 4. So BG success, same as the button. BG success and FA minus site map and some 06. It is going to be the categories and it is going to be the category.html and view details done. So this done and the color. So text success. Next, this is margin top 4. So BG warning and FA minus users and 8 employees. And lastly, this is employees.html and text warning. Then yes, I got all this. Okay, so uh, so that's it. Enough for this video, and we'll continue the next part in the next video. Thank you.